In this season of giving, are you also making yourself a target for taking? A frazzled shopper is a vulnerable one, so we sent our safety and security consultant Bill Stanton to the mall to demonstrate how we sometimes make it far too easy for muggers and pickpockets. This time of year, we often carry more money in packages than usual. That means it's even more important to pay attention.
It's really being aware of your surroundings.
And avoid distractions.
There are people out there that will take advantage of people. It's unfortunate, but it does happen.
Our safety and security consultant, Bill Stanton, shows us how easy it can be. He plays the role of the thief in 4 shopping scenarios. Julia Frisoli agreed to help us, and in our first scenario, she's distracted by her phone. She puts her bags down to answer, and in a fraction of a second, Bill swipes one of her packages. Then one of our interns, Grace, becomes Bill's accomplice. Watch as she pretends to be busy texting and bumps right into Julia. At that very moment, Bill digs into her bag and steals her wallet. Take a look again. It can happen so fast.
She hit me hard enough that I was distracted enough for you to put your hand in my bag.
And you never felt it.
It really disturbs me that can happen to me. I didn't feel a thing.
In our next scenario, one of our producers is distracted while sitting next to her packages, looking at a receipt. A perfect time for Bill to swoop in.
Yeah, I'm here at by the store.
This time he talks on the phone while using his coat to cover her bag.
All right, I'll come meet you. I'm on my way.
And take off with it. Finally, one of our interns, Liz, and her friend Dan take a stroll down the street and stop at a sidewalk kiosk. While Dan helps Liz with her hat, he puts their bags down. Bill takes the opportunity to move in and then quickly disappear with one of their bags. Bill says by the time shoppers notice they've been robbed, a thief is long gone. And Bill Stanton joins us now. Of course, you took the Tiffany bag.
Absolutely.
So, you know, what's amazing about this, of course, our interns, our producers were all in on this. The actress was in on it. But you did this in broad daylight. No one ever said a thing.
Well, that's a good observation by you, but not the shoppers. It's interesting to note that people don't mind their own stuff, their own packages, let alone they're not going to be watching out for someone else.
And you also point out that people often don't realize that their body language can really give some clues to potential thieves.
That's absolutely right. It's all about what you're putting out to the universe. Are you putting out a lamb, I'm a lamb ready to be slaughtered? Or are you putting out, I'm Rocky, I'm ready to fight back, I'm not going to be taken by anybody or anything? And
so you really have to be, show people that you're really aware of your surroundings, you know what's going on. Forget about the BlackBerry for a couple minutes.
Yeah, I mean, if you look down the city streets, I mean, and I'm guilty of it myself.
Me too.
You know, you're on the cell phone, you have your iPod on, you're aware of everything else but what you should be, and that's your person and property.
I love this saying you have, I'd rather be rude than robbed.
That's right. That's right. I'd rather be rude than robbed. I'd rather be rude than wrong. Meaning, if you're online and you're getting something, what do we all do? We want to be polite so the next person can get up online. Well, guess what? Count your money. Put it in your wallet and put your wallet in your bag or your jacket. Secure it before you turn around. So be slightly rude if someone bumps into you. And you may be a victim of being pickpocketed. But what do? Oh, I'm sorry, excuse me. And in the meantime, you're getting your pocket picked.
Check first.
Absolutely.
And do the same thing at the ATM.
ATM, do not turn around like you're in Vegas counting your money. Count it out, put it in your pocket, then turn around.
So if you got a lot to do at the mall, a lot of people go to one store, put their packages in the car, then go back. You're saying don't be predictable when you do that.
Right. If a lot of people want to make that pit stop to the car, and what do? They put it in the back seat. Well, guess what? Don't put it in the back seat. Put it in the trunk and take that 5 minutes extra out of your life. Pull it out of that slot. So if you're in 2F, go up to 4B. So if the bad guys are watching, they're not going to follow you up. They're going to wait for the other lamb to slaughter.
Okay, Bill Stanton, thanks very much. Great tips. You were fast.
What?